It's very often helpful to look at poetry in terms of a kind of balance of opposites between the negative elements of the poem and the positive ones. So I'd like to look at Keats's Ode to a Nightingale from that point of view. Let's start by taking a close look at the first stanza of the poem. My heart aches, and a drowsy numbness pains my sense, as though of hemlock I had drunk, or emptied some dull opiate to the drains 1 minute past, and Lethe-wards had sunk. 'Tis not through envy of thy happy lot, but being too happy in thine happiness, that thou, light-winged Dryad of the trees, in some melodious plot of beechen green and shadows numberless, singest of summer in full-throated ease. There's a very clear contrast going on here between the negative words in the first part of that opening stanza and the positive words in the second half. More than that, though, there's a pattern here. The negative words all relate to one thing, and the positive words all relate to something else. Can you see what I'm talking about? Perhaps you could pause the video for a moment and see if you can see any kind of pattern here. Did you notice anything? For me, the thing that stands out in this opening stanza is that the negative words all relate to the poet, and the positive words all relate to the nightingale. But it goes even further than that. We can see some very specific contrasts between these two groups of words. The most basic contrast, perhaps, is between the word pains in the first half of the stanza and the word ease in the second half. And we can see other contrasts, dull and light, emptied and full. Dryad, representing the spirit, and sense, the world of the physical body. And if you look hard enough, you'll find more contrasts of this kind. Try it and see. In addition to the lexis, the choice of words, the contrasting elements of this stanza are signalled in other ways. For example, the alliterative d and dr sounds of drowsy, drunk, dull, and drains all work to create a sense of something heavy, pulling the poet downwards towards Lethe, the river of the underworld, while the nightingale is a light-winged Dryad, rising upwards